Hi there, friends. Welcome to another show where we have another rock star. The Rockstar series is on of people who have successfully taken up and implemented online coaching. Today we have with us Mr. Chetan Gajjar, 30 over industry, in plus experience in education and training industry. He has a lot of practical knowledge, giving value, high value to a lot of people. But he always wanted to see how he can take this and use it for online coaching and online training business. He also has a passion for occult sciences, palmistry, numerology, astrology, and vastu, and name it, And he took this passion, learned the basics of online coaching with zero investment, took it up and understood the processes that we've shared. And for past 18 months now, he's been on this successful journey on month, without having to spend any extra rupee on advertisement, empowering a lot of people with the ancient science of occult sciences. I would now love to have insights on what triggered this, how this journey started, and how the process has been since. So over to you, Chetan. So if you can share the experience of your thought process before you got started and since you got started in September, a year and a half ago.
Yeah, hi, Bhaskar.
Yeah.
Glad to meet you after a very short time. We have been up regularly.
Right.
Well, this entire process started a long time back. In fact, I have been into the corporate world since last almost 38 years into the corporate education industry. I have been into IT industry and into the aviation and hospitality industry as well. And simultaneously, I was also having a hobby of astrology and vastu and numerology and palmistry and the different other subjects. And this entire history started around 15 years back when I was myself a student. And the institution where I was a student, where I was learning, once I passed out, they took me as a lecturer. And I was then associated with them as a lecturer. I was a teacher. They had 7 branches in Mumbai. So I used to go to each of these 7 branches. I was an honorary teacher, not taking a single penny out of the teaching. And we had a classroom-based teaching. So we had 3-year course, first year, second year, and third year into astrology. Astrology had different subjects. Vastu had different subjects, numerology, palmistry. So what happened is around 18, 19 months back, we were running this classroom-based teaching, and suddenly this COVID came up, and everything was at a standstill, shut down, and the physical classroom teaching was closed till unlimited time. And that's when our students said, "Why don't you continue the online training?" And that's how we started our online training only for our classroom-based students, the students who were from the 7 branches in Mumbai. However, what happened gradually was through word of mouth, we started getting students from other sources, from other states outside Mumbai, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa, and gradually we started getting students from all over India. And that's when we thought that we should make this thing in a different way. Rather than limiting ourselves only to our students, let us make this the global education system. Because what we have seen is the Indian culture, the Indian education system. A lot of Western people are getting attracted to the Indian Vedic system, our religion, our culture, our history, the entire thing. A lot of Western people are getting attracted to that. If you go to Haridwar and other places, you will find a lot of foreigners coming up and staying over there and learning our scriptures and education system. So that's the time when I was looking out for, although I was into education system for almost 35 years, 38 years, I wanted to have some in-depth knowledge about how this online system works. So I had little bits of information, tidbits of information, but not a overall kind of a package as to what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, what all tools are required, how the system works, how the marketing has to be done, how the operations has to be carried forward, what needs to be done. So that's when I came across Bhaskar, and not thinking much, I just listened to his webinar, and the same day I registered. And probably 1 week after we started off the course, and regularly I was watching all the videos. I watched each and every video. I think I watched it 10 to 12 times, and I was making my notes, asking questions at the same time. So it was a very interactive kind of a session. And so whatever blanks I had in question time in school, we had fill in the blanks. So likewise, there were some blanks were there which got filled up uh, doing this particular course and interacting with Bhaskar and understanding the online technologies. Of course, there were a lot of kind of a limitation for me because I had never gone on in front of a camera and never knew what needs to be done, how things to be spoken. And there are different terms which people learn when doing this particular course, which I also learned for the first time. And once the course was done, then me and my colleague, we went together. We formed the Sanstha. Our Sanstha's name is Divine Astro Vastu Sanstha, which is in Mumbai based. And through this Sanstha, now we are offering, we started offering astrology and palmistry and numerology courses. However, since last 18 months now, we have over 51 courses. We have
Wow.
a pool of 51 courses in our Sanstha. And all these courses are now run online. We have an official account of Zoom for the entire year, with 100 participants. So they have different accounts. So we have taken up the 100 member account, and we run our courses online on Zoom. Uh, Over to you, Bhaskar. That's how, that's the history since last 18 months in this business.
Super, 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 super. Right. I remember your very first workshop. You were so overbooked that the 100 was not enough in Zoom.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
We had in fact, the first webinar which we conducted, we thought 30, 40 people would register, and out of which 20, 18, 20 would register, pay for the paid course. However, we were very much surprised. We got 384 registrations, and for the webinar, and our Zoom account was only 100. So we had to divide the free webinar into 4 sessions to accommodate those 384 people. And from that, we got in the first lot, we got 103 registered paid students.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, and my dear friends, remember I keep talking about consistency. Since then, I think Chetan has not left the momentum. So he's been consistently doing promotions and build up, and for past 18 months, month on month, he's running these programs, adding more programs, scaling, inviting more trainers to the programs. So month on month profits is one thing, but empowering so many people by giving value for their interest. And the conversion rates, unbelievable. I would like you to share the conversion rates. I believe that you give a free workshop first, free course first. Yeah. So tell us more about how you nurture
What we
them.
do is, like happens in the Bollywood and the Hollywood industry, first the trailer comes. So in any technology, first we need to give a trailer whereby people get to know what is it that they are going to get. So I always believe in talking what the customer is going to get rather than saying what I'm going to give you. If you say what you are going to get, people find it more interesting. So we tell them what is it that they are going to get in the course. So we conduct a free course. We don't call it as a demo session. We call it as a free course. And people at large are allowed to register for the free course. And they get to know the field, the content, the speaker, how we conduct, what we conduct, what kind of content are we going to deliver, what are the facts and figures which we tell, and as compared to what others are saying. So if it is astrology, today if people go on YouTube, they will find millions and millions of, not thousands, but millions of videos on YouTube. However, we on camera, live on camera, we tell people 99.99% of those content is fake. People just say anything for the sake of money. And Jyotish and astrology and Vastu is a medium whereby people make money by telling lots of lies. So we don't do that, and we tell people what are the facts and what is fact, what is wrong, and what are the correct things according to the Indian Shastra. So people believe, and people believe once they take up. Initially, when we started off the first webinar, we had 384 registrations. We got 103 paid students. So roughly around 25-24% was the conversion rate. Gradually, our conversion rate has increased. Now, at this stage, our conversion rate is almost 75 to 80%.
Wow. Unheard of. Unheard of.
If 100 people are coming in the webinar, I'm taking a round figure, we get around 75 to 78 or 82 paid students
Wow.
from the 100 free course. So that's
Wow.
the conversion which we are getting right now. Yes, sometimes the conversion sometimes is less also. It happened in the month of April, March and April, which is the examination time in Mumbai. So the conversion dropped to 60% because we also understand a lot of parents and people are engrossed in their children's examinations, school
Correct.
examination, college examinations. And our student base is also different. Like we have a lot of mid-age people. A lot of students are above our age, 60, 70, 80 years also. A person is 82. We have people who are acharya and pujaris of temples. They are
Wow.
our students. We have people from police, we have people from army, we have people from the Bollywood and the media. They are
Wow.
our students. A lot of ladies are our students, and so most of the students are mid-age and above age people. And yes,
How,
some of them are 18 and 20 and 25 also.
how many students do you have now in your community?
Roughly in the last 18 months, we have touched base around 4,500 students.
Wow.
This includes our classroom-based teaching and online teaching. So whatever number of students who have been educated through us, roughly around 4,500 students. And the inquiry base would be say around 20,000 inquiries as on date. So we keep on educating the same people again and again. We use WhatsApp medium, we use WhatsApp, the Facebook medium, and we have our own YouTube channel. We have 859 registered subscribers as on date. Soon we should be reaching 1,000. And so we keep on coming up a lot of courses, short courses, short videos, long videos on YouTube. So people get to know a lot of new things. That's how people are subscribed. They get updates. We don't update every week or 15 days. We update around 2 times in a month. So it should not be like we are bombarding the people with lots of videos.
Right. Right. Now, do you cross sell? So somebody did astrology, will later on go ahead and do palmistry.
Yes, yes, yes. In fact, it is a combination because what happens is the entire Indian our culture system, the entire Shastra, be it numerology or Vastu or palmistry, everything is based on astrology. Like in astrology, in palmistry also, when we talk about the palm, there are different graha on our hand. All the Navgraha are there on our hand. When we talk of numerology, each number is associated with a planet. So again, astrology comes in picture. When we talk of Vastu, there are different directions. There are 10 directions in Vastu, and each direction has got the Adipati or the importance of different graha and planets and constellations, nakshatra. So in all the sciences, astrology is the base. So if one has a little bit or the basic knowledge of astrology, can later also team up with the other mediums, that is numerology and Vastu and palmistry, and there are n number of subjects. As I told you, we have 51 types of courses as on date. So
Right.
astrology is the base, and everything is connected with these things.
Wow. I didn't know that. Wow. Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice. Very interesting. Superb. And how do you generate the leads, for the next future?
As I told you, in fact, we do. We are members of around 55, 60 WhatsApp groups which are purely into the sciences, Jyotish and Vastu and numerology and Prashna Kundli and Hastarekha, and there are different formations of this. So roughly, me and my colleague, we have around 128 groups whereby we both are members into that. Half
Wow.
he is a member, half I am a member, and plus we have 20,000, 21,500 of our inquiry base. So we have made broadcast lists. So whenever we come up with a free webinar, a free course, we educate them. We send out uh, triggers kind of a thing, whereby we inform them that so and so date we have kindly register. And once they register, once they attend the free webinar, based on that, then we announce the paid course. And roughly, as I told you, the rate is around 75-80%. And we have a 100 account this
Zoom.
thing. So if we have 150, roughly around we have 150, 160, 180 inquiries, out of which we end up with, if we conduct, even if we conduct 2 batches, we have around 70, 80 students per batch.
Wow. Super, super. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. So now, did you say that when you get these leads in, right? Is there so you said 2 videos a month is what you share with them, and then give them
Yes.
a precursor of what's coming. All right, very nice. And how are you enjoying the whole process?
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, for the first time when we thought of, we both were of the thing, because we have been doing only classroom-based training. So we had around 35 odd students facing us in the classroom. So classroom teaching is something different, and online is, you are totally new. You don't know who's in front of you. You are just talking to a screen.
Right.
So, but things were different. In fact, I want to tell a lot of people who are camera shy, or people who might be thinking how we should go about doing. Just plunge into the water and automatically you will start swimming. You don't need a coach. Yes, you need a coach for Bhaskar, but for swimming you don't need a coach. You need a coach for the online session, online training. What is it? How it is going to be done? How the systems are in place? What all things you need to learn? But once you have done this particular course, he has a pool of courses. Once you have finished this particular course, you don't need a coach. Just jump into it and you will start paddling into the water and you will start learning. Things are very easy. It is not at all complicated. The complication is just in the mind, as to what will happen, how will happen, what will I talk? Will I be able to talk? Will people accept me? How will I look? I'm so not so good looking. Don't have this kind of fears. People want good content. They are not interested who is the speaker. They are not interested how you look. They are not interested how you talk. Irrespective of your communication skills, they want good content. If your content is good, your content is rich, people are lying out there in huge and huge numbers to take up your content. Yes, boss.
Absolutely. And you're proven it, because for everybody's understanding, he's not spent any money on ads. Okay.
Yes.
Purely reference based, purely communication through flyers on WhatsApp and Telegram groups and Facebook groups, and
over the time, it's a word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Yeah, absolutely. So as he says, rich content, high value, with confidence. Get up and go share with the world. Your biggest teacher is the experience you will get when you start coaching and giving value, and the interactions start. And the greatest form of happiness is in giving, in serving, in giving value and empowering. All right, superb. So great message for our budding leaders. Any other key takeaway or parting message that you want to share, Chetan?
Yes, surely. In fact, all those people, as I already said, don't feel shy. Don't be camera conscious. Maybe if you want, you can have your own, maybe in front of the camera. Bhaskar is the best person to tell you how to go about doing it. Stand in front of camera and talk to yourself, looking at the mirror. That's the best way. Or else start up your laptop. You have a camera in front of you on the laptop. Start the camera, see yourself and talk to yourself. You will come to know how you talk, how you move around. In classroom-based teaching, we have to move around in the class, entire class. We have to look at each and every student in the eyes. We need to have a direct contact, eye-to-eye contact with our students. Online teaching is totally different. You don't have to have any online this thing because you don't know who all are your students. When we conduct a free webinar, we have 100, 150 unknown people in front of us. And be ready with your content, be ready with your subject, be ready with your knowledge. Because what happens is when people ask you questions, you should be ready with your answers. Like if I always say, to teach a subject, you should have 200% knowledge. Only then you will be able to deliver 100%. So if you are ready with 200, only then you can deliver 100. If you are ready with 100% knowledge, you will be able to deliver only 50% of your knowledge. So do your homework, research well on your subject, prepare a notes, prepare the agenda, prepare the FAQs. All these things will be taught by Bhaskar in his course. There are different things like the funnel system, how the organic thing works, how the inorganic thing works, how do you need to plan up, what all things needs to be done, what all preparation needs to be done. So a lot of systematic scientific approach is included in his courses. So go through that particular course, have a 100% belief. Believe him, he is going to take you forward. Like the belief which I had, and now I'm at this particular stage. So believe him, his words is going to take you forward. That is 2000% sure, not 100%. I'm saying 2000% sure. So a very good person by heart, a very good individual, and a good human being too.
Thank you, sir. My appreciations to you, and I strongly believe you need to serve a lot more people. We are there to continue to support, and we will empower as many people as possible from our side as a team. I have a set of people working with me, making it happen, and people like you who are taking the baton forward are inspiration to many people. All right. So take care. God bless. Thanks a lot for the interview. Thanks for the share.
And I wish best of luck to all the aspiring new people who are coming into this line of business.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Chetan. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye now. Yeah.
Bye.